Cleo, I'm not giving you anything. You can look at me like you said, you've got doggy food. You've got doggy food. So I don't want that. Well, I've got nothing. Oh, bye babes. No, I'm not giving you anything. Ratties. My dog is greedy. Took me till about 8:30 at night. It's Monday. Not left the house since last week. Couldn't go food shop Friday. Couldn't get out of bed Saturday. Got out of bed yesterday afternoon about 5:30. I'm weak, I'm tired, I don't feel well, got a temperature, got a headache. I feel like I'm over the worst, because obviously I can get out of bed, but I'm exhausted, so I'm drinking an energy drink, which I probably shouldn't at 11 o'clock at night, but sometimes in life we've got to do things that maybe we shouldn't do to help keep us awake. Probably regretted at bedtime. So I couldn't do the weekly food shop, but I did pick up a couple of things when I went, so no one's really struggled food wise. My dad went and got bread, which he wanted, and he got me some Lucozade, which helped. Original Lucozade is brilliant, because I actually asked for orange and he got me original, and I was like, oh god, but it actually helped. And then yesterday I had orange and original, and I do have some original, but I'm not going to open it now, because if I don't feel any better tomorrow I will. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I got. So, I'm in a lot of pain as well. I haven't took anything for hours. I've been getting this out of the chilled section in Tesco because they don't do it at Asda. And this is the long life one, which I'm not a fan of long life milks. So I don't think this is going to be as good as the fresh one. But I spotted it, and because it's got a long date on, I thought it was perfect because I can probably put it in the cupboard. And then obviously if one day I don't have any, I'll be like, oh, I've got it in the cupboard. My cupboard is a bit of a mess. Well, actually it's not actually too bad. I'll put it on top of the Marmite. I really need to get something to eat and sit down, but I'll show you. This is actually, I think it's bigger. I've had it open nearly a week, but who cares. I'll probably try and use some tomorrow because you're supposed to only have it open for 5 days, but I think if you smell it, it still smells alright, and you pour it and it doesn't look weird, then it's fine. Obviously because this is a fresh, oh, it's got the same date on it, so maybe you don't need to keep it in the fridge and they've just got it in the chill section. For God what knows what. But I've still got pasty, which I forgot. I've got too much food. I bought too much food. And I've still got these. There's 2 days worth in here. They've got such a good date on them. So that's what we're working with. I really need to sit down. This is my favourite, well not my favourite all-time chocolate bar, but it's the one that I've been eating. I only eat 1 or 2 pieces maximum because it's not creamy, but the caramel helps it taste better. There is another one of them. They're on offer for 50p, so I'll get a 2. The Jumbos are not on offer though, and she's on her last pack. She's only got a couple left, so I need to try and get some. And these are other treats that she has as well. I highly rate them. They're from the Asian kind of section. I've been having about 1 packet a week. They're not super healthy, but when you don't feel well, they're perfect. They've got a long expiry date on, so if I don't eat them, they're fine. You can eat them dry because they're seasoned and they're gorgeous dry. You can make noodles or you can do a soup with them. They're fantastic. I got a big avocado because I've been getting the 4-pack, and this is probably the size of 2 of them, and I've still got one that isn't fully ripe, so I got this, I think it was 90p, which is a lot of money, but I'm getting into avocados. I got a pepper, fresh rosemary because it's my favourite. My cooking needs cleaning. I got a bulb of garlic. I got one the other week and I've still got a little bit left. I got the smoky tofu burrito. I didn't realise it was tofu. I don't have a problem with tofu, I just thought it was like rice and beans, which it basically is anyway. And I was going to have it tonight, but then I came home because all I'd had all day is a slice of toast, and I came home and made a cheese and onion roll. And I'm hungry again. I've had a packet of crisps as well, but I'm not hungry enough to eat that because it's gigantic. It's literally the full size of that. So I'll probably have that tomorrow or the day after. These are £2.50. I do recommend them as the plant-based range. Everything that I've had so far has been good. 3 onions. I can't remember what onion was. I really rate them as well. They're good for lunches, they're good for main meals, they're good to snack on, they're nice hot, they're nice cold. I just turned the oven off because I've had it on for an hour because I put all this out and I just couldn't keep standing up, so I went and sat down. I rate that. I had it last week. The dumplings are great. I always leave the best thing to last. I got cheap mushrooms. I thought I could make some kind of stir fry or add them into some kind of sauce. I've not had mushrooms for ages. And I just like that they were 54p. There was only like 2 of them left. I got some cauliflower florets because a big cauliflower is £1, and we're more likely to eat this because if my dad's like doing a pan of veg for himself, he puts all his veg in one pan. He's more likely to throw a piece or 2 of this in rather than chop it up, and it takes less space up in the fridge. This is my favourite salad mix at the moment. I've been having it like in wraps and pita breads. You can eat it on its own, you can put it with some other food, and it's 50p and it's quite a big bag. Cheese oatcakes for my dad, paracetamol, because I think I've actually run out. I need to take some. I got this for lunch, and then because it was on offer for £1.34 instead of like £1.69, which is not a massive difference, but it made me more likely to buy it. When I read the calories, it's quite high. It's 526, and I think this in a baked potato with cheese on top, it's going to be like 750 calories. And I think for a lunch that's a lot, so I probably wait with half in the potato with a little bit of cheese, and that's more, I don't know, acceptable calorie rise. I don't think I can eat a full carrot, to be honest, anyway. I don't know if I said cheese oatcakes. These are the rice cakes I've been having, and they're less than 60p. There's the other ones. I've not been like constantly snacking on them, but I love them dry. I know that's like weird and no one does that. So I don't normally eat cheese anyway, but this is the cheese that I've been absolutely loving. And I kept thinking I've not been eating sandwiches. Like, to be honest, I try to only eat red products, like sandwiches and stuff, twice a week. But at the moment, because I'm down, I've been having a slice of toast every night. But then again, I'm only eating 1.5 meals a day, so I'm not surprised I'm doing that. But because I like the BioLife, whatever the hell it is, rated, even though I could have put that on sandwiches, because I've still got loads of that, but I should have done that. I can't stand that one. It's absolutely vile. I'm going to have to try and eat it in something. I shouldn't have got that. I could have just put that on. But I prefer a solid slice on a sandwich. Oh god, my back's killing me. I don't know what I've done to my back. These are my favourite yogurts at the moment because obviously I'm not eating dairy. And I kept on getting my packet. Then it'd get to the middle of the week and I'd be like, I want a yogurt. And obviously because I don't really go out the house, because I don't like going out the house, I'd have to wait till I went shopping again. So I discovered them in Devon when I took off to Devon 3 years ago to kill myself because of the police upsetting me. There you go, it's the truth. Got my dad a steak chicken pie, 2 chicken breasts, really good date on it. And I got him a lamb shank. He really likes the lamb shank. He had like that gammon joint and he didn't like it. I got him a chicken pie the other day, well when I went, and I think he had that yesterday because I hadn't been to the shop, he didn't have any food left. I'm just literally putting it away as I'm doing this because I need to lie down, sit down as soon as I can because my back's killing. So I picked these up as a treat. I kept seeing them. I don't think I've even tried, you know, you can get the big glass bottle of Schiller. I don't think I've ever tried it. These are normally like £3.50, they're ridiculous. I just like the strawberry lime. they run off of £2, otherwise I would never have paid £3.50, especially as I've never tried them and I don't particularly know if I like them or not. Don't even know how to open the big box. I didn't look at the calories, but it's 20 calories per 100ml. And the can's like 300ml, 330. I don't know. Shirley Press Strawberry and Lime is a crisp and refreshing sparkling apple-based blend that has been pressed to perfection, perfect over ice for fun in the sun. Don't know what sun is. Crack open and get your sparkle on. Sparkling drink made with apple, strawberry and lime juices. I'm intrigued. There was another flavour, but I wouldn't have ever got that in a million years. Got a bag of potatoes. I don't know if they need any, but they are the British baked potatoes. I like to parboil them, put them on a baking tray with some fry light, some crushed garlic and some rosemary. That is a plan. I also got a bag of, I've got too much food, I don't know when I'm going to eat all this. Bag of baked potatoes. I could have got the more expensive ones for £1.20, but these looked just as good. I had a bread roll. I'm going to have another bread roll in a minute. I had a packet of crisps. I got 1 bottle of water. I need to get more, but there's 3 of them. They're everywhere, 3 of them. I got a big one. Do you know what? It's cheaper to get the big one. I got a 4-pack of Shell. I got this gorgeous mug. This is my new mug. £1. It looks like it was more expensive. I've only just started using that. That's from Asda. I don't know what that is. What is it? I think it's my Starbucks one. Then that's a favourite of mine at the back. I like Asda's glasses. I've got a few different patterns, even though it's not summer. I just love this. They had one with lemons on, which I'm gonna get because I'm a bit of a lemon fiend. And I picked these up and I was meant to put them back when I picked the other cans up, so now I've got them. Hi everyone. It is now Monday. Oh god, I got rough, don't I? I don't know exactly 100% what was wrong with me. I feel like I had some kind of, well, I don't feel 100%, but I feel over the worst of it. I couldn't even physically get out of bed on Friday. I had 2 things wrong with me. One I'm not going to go into. It's a long-term issue that just causes me so much distress and pain until it's sorted. And then I've had whatever it is. I'm pretty sure I caught it at the doctor's when I was at the doctor's. My doctor's also sick as well, so she potentially could have caught it as well. Because I know I wouldn't want to go to work with what I have, even though I'm over the worst of it. I don't feel good at all. Oh god, I've been sat on my leg. I don't know what to say. Do you know what? I had this on about, well, I've had it on about 4 hours now, but I've got makeup all over it. Yeah, I still look rough. I'm gonna have a bath tomorrow, hopefully that'll help. I had to go to the shop because there was really nothing in. I had 1 toilet roll, not like you can eat toilet rolls. I just didn't have anything in, but I found it hard. It took me all day to work up to go in. Got in and out of the shop as fast as possible. I've not had much to eat. I've had 2 bread rolls with fake cheese and onion on. Onion doesn't agree with me, so I don't know why I did the onion. And yeah, just, oh, my leg feels funny because I was sat on it for ages. Yeah, I'm not feeling great. I think you could tell because I just look crap. I didn't just put this on. I bought 2 lipsticks the other week because someone that I follow online Only recently, well, I used to see her stuff a lot and it kept coming up in my recommendations and I would watch some of her content and then I just followed her and she was doing this makeup tutorial and she'd just picked up these two lipsticks because 90s makeup and clothes are back, and she got Coffee Shimmer and Heather Shimmer. I've got Heather Shimmer on and it's darker than what I would have on, but it's a sort of nude pink shade that I'd have, but I would have it like a much lighter version on. And then the other one's like Coffee Shimmer, and she did a whole makeup kind of 90ish, and then she put on the Heather Shimmer and I was like, oh, I like that. So online there's a lot of places where you can get like cheap makeup because it's Rimmel anyway, which isn't massively expensive. I like Rimmel lipsticks. So this is the Heather Shimmer, which looks darker because it's not very well lit where it is. I've not worn it outside the house, and I like that the bullet is like a matte black. And then I got the Coffee Shimmer, which is a bit too dark, but there's methods of lightening it up. I don't know why I bought lipsticks because I've got loads of lipsticks and I tend to just wear lip glosses a lot. But when I was just sat here like, well, about half an hour ago I put it on. So all my lips are really dry and I just didn't feel up to like getting up and walking and finding a lip balm. So I shoved it on. I just look so rough because I don't feel great. My anxiety is really bad. Like really, really bad. I hate how it's making me feel. The wind is just like, you know, because all of a sudden the wind will pick up and something will go like a shaking thing. But yeah, oh God, I honestly look like crap. Last week's vlog went up late. Oh God, I didn't even have the energy. Like, I don't even care that it went up late. And now, like, I've got one to edit, but I don't think I really filmed last week. If I filmed, it won't be much because I'm struggling with life, so definitely wouldn't have filmed much. I didn't get this until about 10:30, but my favourite all-time online small business did a restock and did a load of scents that I love. I got 3 of the new scents. The first one is called, I'm going to show these properly, but I got Forest, I got Breathe, and at the moment I've smelt them all and they all smell gorgeous. They always smell better than I expect. You know when you you go to buy some online, like every time I buy a candle from this brand and it tells me the description, I always have like a scent of what like a feeling of what I feel like it's going to smell like, and it comes and it always blows me away because it's always the most beautiful, better than I could imagine. So it's even better than, you know, if you imagine it, it's like when you imagine it and you think, oh God, that'll be lovely, and it comes, it's even better. Makes it more magical. So yeah, Forest, Breathe, which I forgot was a minty one, and I took a inhaled deeply and I was like, whoa, it's gorgeous though. And then I got, I'm trying to read it but I can't without picking it up, Invigorate, which is a citrus one, and I'm so glad you did a citrus one because I love citrus scents because they're very uplifting and they like wake me up. Because I got like a mandarin facial mist, and when I spray it in the morning it kind of perks me up a little bit. I spray it all the time actually, and it really wakes me up. And I've always loved citrus scents when they're done right, because some citrus scents, they smell fake and artificial, especially cleaning ones. So I'm always very reluctant to buy a citrus scent, especially if I've not tried it before, but I know from experience their candles, oh God, are always gorgeous. So I got Invigorate. I got all the medium size as well. I weren't going to get small because normally I get small to try them out, but the medium's only like £2 more, I think, and it's a lot more candle for your £2. So I was like, hell yeah. So I got 3. She did release a 4th scent called, is it Milk and Honey or something? Which I found it hard to not get because every scent is totally different, but they're all up my street. They're all my types of scents. Like forest, I love like piney, really deep foresty scents. And I got like the advent candle is it's a sweeter one. It is actually sweeter than this. I expected it to be super similar, and it's not. So I'm glad, because I've been burning it down because I knew I was getting this, and now I'm like, oh, it's not quite the same. I hope she does that scent again at Christmas, because it was just, and the winter candle that I got was just, oh, I've kept a little bit of that as well. But yeah, the forest is definitely more of a deeper pine, more woody. Not too woody because I'm not massively into woody scents. Woody, oh god, my arm's killing. Woody scents are not my fave, I'll be honest. But this is, it is nice. I've had something similar to this, but not quite as nice as this. It is definitely a fan. Look how smooth it is, and they give an even clean burn as well. Oh god, definitely my favourite all-time favourite online small business. And she's so lovely. She writes me the loveliest notes, and yeah, she's really lovely. Even though she was lied to about me, she chose to judge me based on our interactions, which means a lot because I'm nothing like the lies that I've sadly been told about me. It's so upsetting that people would do that, but everyone who's ever met me knows I'm a really lovely person. So they're the 3 I got. Then I subscribed to the monthly subscription box, which I knew, I got an idea she was doing it, and I was like, oh, I can't wait, because that means I'm definitely getting a candle every month, because some months I can't afford to buy candles, and I go through phases of wanting to burn them all the time and then not wanting to burn anything, and a lot of it is to do with my mood. When something's bad going on, I kind of cut off from everything, music, scents, anything, because when something bad happens or I feel bad, certain scents and smells and sounds stay with me, and every time I smell or hear certain things, if I've had it on whilst I've been in a dark place, I'm always reminded of the dark place. I keep getting fingerprints on everything. It comes with no fingerprints, and then within about 3 minutes it's got fingerprints on. So the monthly candle is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's jasmine and white tea. And again, I had an idea in my head of what I thought it would smell like. I thought it's going to be really gorgeous. I like scents that have got tea in. They always seem to be quite nice. And I got it. And I was like, oh, that's gorgeous actually. I like that a lot. Oh, that is really, my arm is really killing me. I've got a temperature. But that is oh. Do you know what? I'm not a massive floral fan, and obviously jasmine is floral. And I've had things with jasmine before. When it's mixed with things, it's fine, but jasmine is quite a strong scent. But this is going to be lovely. And I don't have anything like this. This is what I like, all the scents I don't have anything like. And even if I did, the quality of these are just, yeah, she's absolutely amazing at making candles. I've not had a bad candle. Honestly, I can't get over how good that smells, and that would it be a typical one that I would pick up. Do you know, if I was in a shop or I was online and I was looking and it was jasmine and white tea, I would be like, oh, I'm not going to get that. But she just always gets it spot on, literally. Can't fault her. I've tried everything except for the incense, and the incense is quite pricey, and that's the only reason why I've not had it at this point, because I'd rather put that money towards a candle. Obviously, if I had a bit more money floating around, I would probably buy some because there's a couple of scents that I would like to try in the incense, but that's the only product that she's done that I've never had. But that, oh god, it's just so, you notice it's the one that I've sniffed the most out of them all, because I just, yeah, I can't wait to try that. That's probably gonna, gosh, I don't even know which one I'm gonna try, but probably the monthly one, because the next monthly one's going to be out in about 2 weeks. It's coming out at the start of the month. Oh god. When I spoke to her, she hadn't decided on the scent. I spoke to her, I don't know, it was last week. And then every order got a free mini Anxious Mind, which is my favourite. It's how I discovered her. I was proper stalking her for a while before I got it, because I'm like that with small businesses, and she wasn't very big at the time, and I'd not seen anyone do a thing, show her products. Yeah, Anxious Mind, it's just the best. This is a mini candle, by the way. I've got the big giant one of Anxious Mind on the go, and I've got a second backup, and the original one that I got was the small, which is a size up from this. I'm looking on there, and I've got 3 Noah candles. I've got Chill Out, got a Chill Out mini, which I love. I want to get a bigger size of that. I want to get the medium. Actually, do you know what? It works out better to get the bigger one, like, but it's like $17.95, I think. It's a lot of money to spend on a candle. Then I've got the rest of my Winter Spice one left. I've got about that much left in a medium size. And then I've got my Advent candle, and I've got about that much left in the biggest jar that I've had, other than the big large one. I was burning soft sheets, not last night because I didn't get into bed till 7:30, 8 o'clock. The night before I was burning soft sheets in small, but I've also got 2 mini soft sheets. And I've got a mini meditation, which I've not tried, but when you smell it, it's gorge. I've got coconut leaf in small, because I bought that when she did like a sale at the beginning of the year. I've got Nap Time in medium. I've got Cinnamon Swirl in medium. That's gorgeous. I need to burn that. And there's something else. I'm sure I have another one. I also have Anxious Mind Room Spray. I have Nap Time Room Spray in large, and there's about that much left because it's been literally my lifesaver. And I have Anxious Mind Mini, which she sent me. And I've got Anxious Mind Reed Diffuser. Also, let me show you this. The candle came in this gorgeous cotton bag. Took me ages to get it out, but I just love bags like this, and it's proper cotton. It's got the Noah stamp on, but I absolutely adore this little pouch. Where's the candle that goes in it? Oops. It was just like when I opened the box and I saw the bag, I was like, ooh. But yeah, I can't wait for the next one. Problem is, I'm going to have a candle every month. I'm going to end up with tons of candles because I don't burn them. I go through phases of wanting to burn them and then wanting to save them at the same time, especially the scents that you can't buy anymore. Oh God. Can you see I don't even know how she got it in. They're absolutely gorgeous little cotton bags though. I love things like this. She's told me how they're going to come from next month. They're going to be totally different how they come. And I, for one, cannot wait. I'm excited by everything she does. The products are second to none. The quality is just, I've never known quality like it from a small, well, relatively new business. But like, I bought from her about 4 months after she opened on Instagram. And even back then, when she was a brand new business, the quality was just absolutely amazing. Totally blew my mind. She's absolutely lovely, Natasha. She's so sweet. I don't know how she got it in the bag. I'm not going to get it out again, am I? It's definitely a tight fit. There you go. It's absolutely gorgeous. That's it. And then you get cards. So you get this. Is it upside down? Yeah, it is. This one, which is like your candle care card. Then you get this private message on. I'll show you the first bit. And then you get and what made me laugh, the box came with no postage stamp on, so I'm guessing it came off. God, I'm lucky I didn't get charged for it, to be honest, but I actually got 2 boxes. One came stamped and the other one wasn't. I guess it came off because the other one was loose on the other box, I'll be honest. The other, oh, that just landed on my feet. This one was kind of loose. The reason why I'm hiding it is because it actually has your postcode and house number on. And a lot of people don't know that, so they're showing it on Instagram and it's got your postcode with your house number on. I love these stickers. Anyway, oh God, I filmed for 20 minutes. Probably more than I did last week in total. I feel really dizzy. I have a temperature. Yeah, I don't feel great. I'll probably catch up with you. Oh my God. It landed on glass. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh no, I thought that was the mint one. That's the citrusy one. That actually reminds me of something. God. So if I could recommend any small business, Noah, 1 billion %. And I know what she's bringing out and I cannot wait. I'm excited. I need to try the match. The matches are really expensive, but I might get a box. So here I have a baked potato that's been 100% purely baked in the oven. I have half a can of Amy's Kitchen vegan chili. I have some vegan mayonnaise, and I have almost half of an avocado that I had at like midnight last night. I had the other half, and some of it actually went brown, which shocked me. I thought it'd last a little bit longer in the fridge and cling film, but it didn't. Not really tried that yet. I'm not expecting anything great. Don't know why the camera's blurry. God, because it's dark in here, you can tell I've been up all night. I was going to come upstairs and get my straighteners out and sort my hair out. I was only going to straighten the fringe and a bit at the front, and then I always straighten the bottom. But I was downstairs and I'm getting quite, do you know when you get a bit, what's the word? When your nose gets a bit stuffy. And I was like, oh my God, I've got a decision to make here. Either go and sort my hair out. Oh God. I just opened the door for natural light because the fake light was really bad. And the sun's setting, or trying to set. I was like, I'm going to have to either go and sort my hair out, which will probably take about 5 minutes maximum, get dressed, 2 minutes, and go out. Or I'm going to have to go to bed, and if I wake up in 3 hours time and I feel okay and I feel like I can go to the shop both physically because I'm not too tired and mentally because it'd be obviously last minute, wake up, get dressed, sort my hair out and go. So I decided, because I'm getting old and because I've been sick all week, that's why I've not filmed. I was sick last week and I felt like I was over the worst of it by Sunday, because I was, and then I woke up Monday and I was like, oh God. I slept till late Tuesday, then Wednesday I slept till about 6 p.m. I'd been up a lot of the night, but I don't normally sleep like that, and I was exhausted all last night. Then I went to bed, and then recently my dad's been getting up about 4:30 to 4:30 for about 2.5 hours. And this week I've been wanting to be asleep at that time, but because he's getting up and he's up for a few hours, he's keeping me awake. That's what happened last night. I was asleep for about 50 minutes because it got to about 20 to 3, and then I came upstairs. I think it was like 3:10 when I laid down, and I think he woke me up about, it weren't long after 4, I can't remember how long after. And then I was sat here for ages. I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. And he eventually went to bed, and I went downstairs and started eating. We're hungry, just started eating. I think it was because I was up, and because for weeks and weeks before getting sick I was forcing myself to stay up all night, and one of the tricks was I would make myself eat when I wasn't really hungry, because it was keeping me awake, to be honest. So that's what I did. And then I couldn't get to sleep, and then he went to bed for a couple of hours, and then he got up, and because he was up and about again, I just couldn't get to sleep. So I've been up all day basically. When he eventually left, I thought, oh, I'll go back to bed, and I was like, oh no, I want to do such and such. Most people with half a bloody brain would go back to sleep, but I didn't. And I thought, oh, I'll just do this for a couple of hours and I go to bed. And then I vac downstairs, I vac the first set of stairs, I vac the first floor, I vac these stairs, and I vac my room. And then I was like, oh, I'll do such and such, I'll do such and such. And then I'm like, I'll have a shower and I'll do my hair. I'll do my hair and makeup. And then I did my makeup, which looks good, but you're probably not going to see because I'm probably going to put a filter on because the lighting's so bad. It's making me look old and knackered. It's showing my eye bags really badly. But my eye makeup looks stunning, and it only took about 2 minutes because I was too tired to do anything else. And then I got distracted. For a little bit. And then before I came upstairs, like before I started vacuuming and stuff, I put a baked potato in the oven. Before this, you would have seen it. I ate it all, by the way. It was super tasty. I didn't love and I didn't hate the vegan chilli. I would have it again. I'd need it with the mayonnaise because it's spicier than I like, but it's not spicy. Like if you're into spicy food, you'd think it didn't even have any spice in it because it wasn't really spicy. The avocado was nice. I only used it because I had it, but I see people all the time, they have avocado with the chilli. So I did that, and I had my vegan mayonnaise, and the vegan mayonnaise was to help cool the chilli down basically. And I'm glad I had it, but I ate it all. I've got an original Lucozade, but yeah, I was just there like, right, let's go and get ready. Take me a few minutes. I've just got to straighten this. I washed it yesterday, and I just, because I'm all like getting blocked up. That's what normally happens when I don't get enough sleep, and because I've been ill and I'm still ill, I don't want to push myself and then end up being ill for another week, because I'm still not massively better, but I felt better than I did yesterday, but I've had no sleep. So I feel like it's tempting fate and it's pushing my luck too far. Today's vlog is about to go up. It's on my channel, but I've not really watched it, but I don't think I would have said anything because I just didn't feel great last week, and I still, like, mentally, and then I got sick, so I didn't really film. I think it's like the last clip's me laid on the sofa and not being well, basically, because that's what happened. And it got worse, and then it got better, and then it got worse again. Different symptoms, but it's the same thing. I think I caught it at my doctor's. I think she's got it as well because she was off. It makes sense if I caught it there and she caught it because we're both there. So, yeah, I've decided to go to bed. If I wake up in about 3 hours' time and I feel okay and I've got energy, yes, I'll go to the shop, but I doubt I'm going to go. I doubt that very much. Oh, my arm's killing and I want to finish what I'm saying. So basically what I feel like is going to happen is I'm going to wake up at some point, I'm going to be rubbing my face and I'll be like, oh God, I've got makeup on, take my makeup off, I'll probably get back in bed because I've just had a very large meal. So my body's probably thinking, well, you've had your evening meal, because it was quite big. But my nose is like getting really annoying, so I'm going to get in bed. So I thought I'd just do some filming this week because, yeah. Plain rice, dim sum, and the sauce dressing that I never eat. I think it's soy sauce with garlic and some medication.